Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your guy, Boney. Friday morning, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Still a little dark outside. You know, the time is changing. I want to hit on a topic real quick of, I talked about I think it was a couple of days ago, about helping yourself get to where you want to be. No excuses. Someone asked me yesterday, do I have a problem with somebody working a 9 to 5? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got to provide for your family if you have a family. I would rather you work a 9 to 5 than go out here and shoot somebody in the face for a couple of bucks and you still not help your family. But do I agree with working until you retire? No. Because that dwells back to what we're talking about with our time and how precious our time is. Let's just say, for example, if you're working, right? How often do you see the owner of the business that you work for? Never. Unless you work for a small business, like a small business, you hardly ever see the owner. I know this because I own a couple of businesses. And once I establish the business, they don't see me that often. Meetings and stuff like that with my partners and stuff, we have them at our place of business. But other than that, you don't see us. You know why? Because that's what you're there for. See, that goes into the thing what I call about an ant. Now, like I said, there's no problem. If you have to work a 9 to 5, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I do not knock it. I've worked plenty of 9 to 5s. Plenty. In places I didn't want to work. But you do what you had to do. But I would rather you do that than, like I said, sell dope, rob people, X, Y, Z. But here's the thing. Should you retire? Fuck no. You should only work there long enough to establish enough money to do other things that you don't have to give your time away to somebody that you don't even see. You an ant. And by when I say that is, it's going to get warm again, right? I know I just woke up, I just took the girls to school. It's going to get warm again. Go outside and look at the ants and see who comes out of the hole. The soldiers come out. The drones come out. The pawns come out. And that's it. It's like a game of chess. The king and the queen is all the way in the back. Next to power moves. The tower, the rook. The pawns are in the front. So you're the pawn. Okay? And it's okay to be a pawn sometimes. Sometimes it's good to do things that you need to do. Well, other times it's not good to be a pawn. Because a pawn dies for the cause. Do you want to die for something that's not yours? I mean, I see people do that every day. You know, dying for a block. Dying for some fake money. You know, dying for a color. Like you motherfuckers own the colors. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Dying for the dumbest shit or being in jail for the dumbest shit. But you don't even own the business. See, our people are retarded. And when I say that is because we'll fight for any cause. We'll die for anything except for ourselves. So, don't retire. Be there long enough that you can stack up some chips and get the hell out of there. And if you have a partner or a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever they call it now, partnerships or whatever, then y'all both should be doing it because if y'all looking for the same goal and planning on being together for the rest of your lives or for a long time, don't y'all want to live comfortable for a long time? See, if you go ahead and spend all this time with this person, he's going to be rich or she's going to be rich, and you're still stressed. Why do you think the owners of places don't look angry? They put other people in place. They put you, you're pawns. They put your supervisor. He may be the tower. No, he'd be the rook. And then they got the GM and the regional manager, which is the rook. Which is the tower. But the king and the queen, you never see them. Because you don't mean anything to them. That's why it's easy to get rid of you. That's why when you get a job, you have to sign this arbitration thing. So it's just quick. And in some states, they don't even have to tell you why they're firing you. They can just fire you for no reason. So that's what I'm saying. So if you give somebody 14 years of your life, if you give somebody 5 years of your life, just like in a relationship, if it's over, you're hurt, you're torn, you're stressed, you can't eat, you can't sleep. Well, it's the same thing. You give 5 years to a business that's not yours, and you make somebody hundreds of thousands of dollars, just one of you. Just imagine if it's 20 people that work at your office. So I'm sure out of those 20 people that work at your office, 2 of them don't work there no more. Y'all need to come together. And not to sound like an asshole, but in whatever business you're working for, if you're a stockbroker and 3 of y'all together, open up your own stock company, exchange company. If it's 3 of y'all and y'all work in a bank together, try to open up your own bank. You see what I'm saying? There's money. There's things out there that you don't have to work for somebody, but when you're in a system and you think it's cool because you're comfortable, because you know if you work 40 hours a day, that you know that check will be there. It's not power moves. It's not power moves. That means you're depending on someone else to be able to be there for you and your family. And the minute that you're sick and you can't show up, they're going to fire your ass or write you up. That's the new way of getting you to fire you without getting in trouble. But aren't you worth more than that? For you to give something everybody likes you and the boss, you're doing a great job and everything's great. Oh, how's the family, this and the third? He don't give a fuck. I'm an owner, I'm telling you. It's all small talk. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't care about how your family's doing. He doesn't care about really how you're doing. As far as the point of him caring how you're doing, is to make sure that you can be there on work on time so that he doesn't have to. Because that's what he's paying you for. It's just a real reality. I'm going to keep it real with you. Just go to your job and ask to speak to the owner. And see if they'll give you an 800 number call. And it won't be the owner. It'll be HR. So, unless it's a small business, like I said. But like I said, don't knock it. If you got to work, you got to work. But don't make it forever. Because forever is not forever. See, we humans, we got a short-ass lifespan. 100 years ain't really nothing. Ain't really nothing. 100 years ain't nothing. Like, you popping out hundreds left and right just for modern medicine if you just take care of yourself. So just think about it that, would you want to retire at 65? Because, you know, every 2-3 years, they raise up the retirement age. When I was little, you could retire at 60. 55 when I was younger. Now it's like, I think, 68, 70. They don't have the money to give you. You see what I'm saying? They don't have the money to give you. So why wait to try to get a hand on it? And then when you try to get it, they tell you can't have it. And it's yours. Who the hell as a grown person want to be told they can't have your own money? Like a little baby. Is that what you want? You want some stranger dictating to you how to take care of your family? And not even be there with you while you're working? Come on now. Come on now. You feel me what I'm saying? Don't make it a lifetime. Don't grow old giving your life form to somebody else. Get your own. It's not as hard as you think to own your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, something to think about. Something to think about. Don't be that ant. You know, at least be the soldier. The soldier be inside a long time. He get to hit the ant once in a while. You don't even get to hit the ant, the queen. You just there. You don't even get to break bread with the owner. So if you go to your job today and you look around and you ask to speak to the owner and they give you a piece of paper, then you know what you need to do by 2020. You need to have some money stacked up. You need to find information you need through my books and don't be an ant no more. Or you can do it your way. My books are just a guide, you know. What, for $20, $19.99? That's not enough freedom? You don't think that's... You spend $19.99 on your chair, it takes you back and forth to work in 3 days if you got a Metro card. You know, depending on where you work. You spend $19.99 on a pair of ugly-ass shoes. But when you want to spend $20 for knowledge that you never knew, or it's going to cost you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get, because I know, because I spent them trying to find out the information I'm about to give you for $19.99. Now, wouldn't you want to know? I'm just saying. Hey, yo, like it, subscribe, and share it. If we don't share, how we going to know? The line's got to keep going. Don't be no ant. I love y'all. This your guy, Booney, signing out. I'll talk to y'all later, all right? One love.